Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. We spell club with two B's. Keeping it bold on the mic. Politics, love, music. Who had sex last night? It's not hard to pick one. We like to laugh and have fun. Culture Club is that podcast hosted by the realest ones. Oh, be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Oh, be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Ooh, Culture Club, Culture Club. We are Culture Club, Culture Club. We are Culture Club.
What's going on, world? Thank you guys for tuning in to AK Nation TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to Culture Club, where we spell club with two B's because we like to be bold and blunt. Like always, we are going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. State your name, and if it's going to move, say your name and your favorite body part on you and why.
Oh, me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mega Body, and my favorite body part on me. I think it changes my lips, my ass, maybe my eyebrows. I don't know. It switches, I guess.
What's your favorite part today?
I don't have
today.
Mega Body comes as a full package.
Oh my God!
Go again.
It's so extra, sir.
Good, y'all.
It's your favorite cousin Trip, and I'm back with another banger. I'm back with another banger. I'm back with another banger. Pow, pow. I'm kind of with Mega Body. Like, I ain't never picked no favorite body part of mine. Like, I just think it's a total package. Everything is good. Yeah.
When you got it, you got it.
You got it, you got it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they smoking. I do know because I gave it to them. But what's going on, y'all? I am Wes, and my favorite body part on me are my lips. Yes.
What's up, everybody? This is Tyrese Gym Shoes. My favorite body part is my eyes.
All right.
It's what?
My eyes.
Yeah, he looking like, nigga, all right. That's his favorite body part.
But it sounds like you mixed
the ass.
the ass and eyes together.
My eyes. Like, I was just confused. You know, you talking that little slang, so I wasn't sure.
My eyes.
Sir.
This is your boy Kellington, and my favorite body part will have to be my chest.
All right.
I know you too.
You notice when you say the favorite body part, we look at it and examine it. Like,
Yeah.
is that your favorite?
Why would you? Okay, well, that's. What's up, y'all? My name is Ade, aka African Cocoa Butter. My favorite part is my feet.
Can we see him?
All right.
It's not that you
Your feet that nice?
Yes.
Okay.
Comments from the last episode, 425 was the religion episode, and we actually got into some things on that episode. Trip, can you read from the left column?
Okay, because that middle one was kind of long. We doing the whole thing?
Yes, you say the person's name and you read what they wrote.
Pre-cop? Pre-cop?
Talking to the mic.
Pre-cop. I think all pastors preach on the points of least resistance. So if two are gay, So if two are gay out of 1,500 members,
Member congregation, would you offend fewer people preaching and being gay that say alcoholism is adultery? I mean,
I'm
makes
confused.
sense. It makes sense.
All right, Mega Body, the next one.
I don't know.
Wes, have you thought about clipping certain segments like Bold and Blunt and the religion convo? Also, great episodes.
I do some clips, and they post it on Instagram. But yeah, I don't believe that guy. People don't get recognized in church for their contributions. The thing is that the church is just like the world system. They don't get credit because, like everything else, we have to fight for it. This is with the exception of friends. Family members are and those that benefit and have appreciation for the arts. You think you can handle this one?
We're so lazy.
It always saddens me that being queer, well, this is from Mystic Angel. This paragraph is definitely an angel. It always saddens me that being queer is illegal or faces major pushback in the majority of African countries, right? Except South Africa. South Africa is the only African country that has full constitutional and legal protections for LGBTQ plus people, right? So I would encourage people to read about Simon Nicoli. He is part of the reason why the African National Congress did not become yet another homophobic African political party. Simon was a queer activist who also got locked up with apartheid struggle fighters, and it was during this time that he got his apartheid struggle comrades to embrace queer people. Now, at a 1990 Pride March, Simon Nicoli famously said, "I am black and I am gay. I cannot separate the two parts of me into two secondary or primary struggles. They will be all one struggle." Now, in South Africa, I'm oppressed because I am a black man, and I'm oppressed because I am gay. So when I fight for my freedom, I must fight against both oppressors. This is partly why South Africa was one of the early countries to strike down all anti-queer laws. Sadly, Simon Nicoli is not mentioned as much in South African history, but I make sure not to forget his name. I am so glad that the Gentlemen on Culture Club is speaking facts on the queer scene in South Africa and African continent. I may be biased, but
I think he was saying that Cape Town is a great place to be in.
Yes, it is.
And that's what the ending of that message. Thank you so much, Mystic Angel. Thank you for watching
I think you should
the
ask
episode.
some money for reading all that.
Ronald says churches are also microcosms of the world, as with government, communities, and families, bigotry, elitism, and prejudice abides everywhere as long as it's encouraged and tolerated. Precop says, shout out to Understand Trap, just one of my favorite human beings. XOXOXO. I think everybody has gotten a shout out when they've not been here or when they're here. Everybody has gotten a shout out, so I'm glad they're watching. We was at Blue Light last night. Shout out to Blue Light. We love you, baby. We love you.
We do.
A day had got recognized at Blue Light, and a day was so like shy and nervous and bashful. And he was like, the guy was like, "You're the guy from the podcast, right?" Mind you,
shy.
I'm standing right there, and he didn't notice me. He saw a day, baby, because a day had that booty out. And so, shout out to everybody that be recognizing us and saluting the platform. I appreciate it.
Shout out Blue Light, because that is one of my good friends, Spot, DJ Real, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen you there forever.
Because I be
Working.
Real know what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blue Light. It's the most popping spot right now.
It is.
For me, it is. It's the best party in Atlanta. I say it all the time.
The DJ, the
best party in Atlanta.
And Tyrese, you got to come out with us because we've all been to support. You got to come out.
was going to Bulldogs last week.
He was supposed to go to Blue Light. He was supposed to go to Blue Light. He agreed that he was going to go to Blue Light, and he did not.
He went to the red. He went to the red light
right?
instead.
We think you're gonna have a great time. But Tyrese has started getting out. We just had a fun weekend with him.
That's good. That's a starting point. Good starting point.
Good start.
Where do we go? What we do?
We went to the Activate thing.
Oh yeah,
You did come to that. You did. Because I'm over here like, what the hell is you talking about? Where did he come?
I was gonna leave early, and he made it possible, so I didn't have to leave. He was like, no, stay.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Can I get some love?
It was like laser tag and stuff
It's
like that.
everything, y'all. And
it was
Y'all did that.
y'all gonna love it when we go back.
They did that.
It was during the morning. You get up in the morning at 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
Now that was a struggle, but we had so
don't ever do that
much
again.
fun. Get up there early after you had a long night.
It was from 10 until what
It was on
time?
Saturday too. My sleep-in day.
We maybe left around. We probably got home right around 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's only because of traffic, but we left around 1.
Had nice little lunch.
The food was good. The
Lunch
food was
was
good.
great.
You didn't like the food?
I'd say it was a nice lunch.
Oh, it sounded a little
Everything
sarcastic.
about it was great, and I thought because kids were at the venue,
Yeah, the kids
that
were-
way gonna
yeah.
have a good time. But
Yeah.
you go in your own space and you chill with your own friends.
Well, we should go. We should go at around the nighttime, so it's less kids. There's a lot of comments. Wesley, you have the show and other things for community, but I would love to take you to my church, so they would love up in you, and sexuality
Up in
will
you.
never be an issue.
That's why I don't
bro.
go to church like that.
You see?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it wasn't in you.
He
he
meant
said-
love
he
on
said
you
what he
because
said.
that's how
Okay.
because that's how
Love
church
on
folk talk.
Megabody, can you read this one for me?
Low opinion.
Hold on. But I appreciate this young man for reaching out and just letting
Yeah, of
you
course.
know that Wes, if you are open
You
to
gonna
it,
go?
coming to his
No, I'm
church,
not going
and
to
that
church.
it's a welcoming space is what he was basically saying.
Yeah, no, I gathered that.
We did have a great conversation.
It was great. People love it. Yeah, people love it. Meg, can you read that comment here?
Meg,
Low key.
low key, it's perfectly fine to deconstruct the religion that was forced on us. Christianity tore and our ancestors apart. They shared their blend and tears. I guess that might be blood.
They
and
shed
tears.
their blood.
Blood and tears. I honor them. I praise them. I don't know what that is.
Venerate?
Venerate them.
Venerate.
Excuse me, y'all. I venerate them. No disrespect to those who still live a Christian lifestyle. But there will become a time when we will have to admit that the church placed a wool over our eyes. True. And please stop trying to force your faith on those who have left the church. It's not cute, nor is it Christian-like. God is in us. We are not extensions. We are the express image of the 1,000 shoulders we stand on today. Much love.
Kavina says, I feel this episode would have benefited from someone from the spaces on which you are discussing. A day began to speak to some of the nuances of existence in many spaces. Those parties exists even in Jamaica and many Caribbean countries. Pride in the American context is a privilege. I think we did speak on what we were. Okay. Thanks for representing the community with heart and grace and understanding. Thank you. Shout out for the $20 donation, Christopher. Appreciate you. I like Caribbean and African guys too. They definitely have an alluring, captivating, sensual vibe. The flirt game is top tier. Second comment, religions are all man-made in my view. They are ancient constructs that were created to control mass groups of people. Some of the worst people on this planet go to church. Every Sunday morning, no tea, no shade, but Beyonce didn't lie when she sang about the church girl. Appreciate y'all coming through. Wardrobe theme for this episode is 2 colors. Who got the 2 colors correct? Look at us and let's see what's happening. And put that in the comments. This is episode 425. The title is Fame, Fortune, and the Queer Hustle. Theme is chasing clout, monetizing sex, and fighting for financial freedom in a capitalist world that still underpays queer people. Just recently, we discovered that in Kansas, it's illegal for trans people to drive. How do you think you would feel
To drive?
This is newly passed.
Yeah, it just happened this past 2 weeks ago. So yeah, if you are trans, it's illegal for you to drive in Kansas.
And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And the hard part about this is if you're not up on the news or you may be traveling, they didn't send this in the mail to them and say, hey, we're going with this law. You need to go ahead and change it. You have 30 days to respond. It's just you have to see it, you have to know it. If you get caught within this time frame, then that is how it is. They should have just went ahead and sent those people their IDs that they need to have, but that's the world we're looking at, and we should be outraged because that's how you start. You start small in one part, and then it moves and travels to different.
In a state like Kansas, where nobody is really in an uproar, because it's not really uproar right now, just the trans population is not that large there. But let's see how we can get away with it here, and then we're gonna move it and progress. And just imagine when they say, gay people or black folk or something like that. Y'all got to think about who's in office.
So how do they know if they trans if they pull them over? So how do that work? Like when they pull them over, if you dress like a woman and your ID says Eddie and you look like Erica, you gonna get in
probably. I could imagine that maybe they're doing random checks. They scan your license plate. They see what the number of your license plate is registered to, and they pull the person over. Maybe.
I want to know what if you live in a different state and you just happen to be driving past through and you're trans? That does affect you as well.
Probably. Probably.
This law.
So I think the other question that I would ask, and I'm not really sure of this, is there a third option for your license? Because on male it says M, female it says S. Are they putting T for trans? Like, I don't know, because there has to be some way that they will know, because there are some people that are like you wouldn't be able to tell just by
That's
looking
what
at
I'm
them.
saying.
Do you think you could fact check that for us
I
on
was gonna
Google
look
real
it.
quick?
That's what I was gonna
on Google real quick, and we'll take up on that. Topic number 1: do you want clout or cash? Would you rather be famous or paid? Can you chase both without selling out? Is visibility the new currency? Since Trip hasn't been here in a long time, do you want clout or cash? First question.
Cash first.
Would you rather be famous or paid?
Pay.
Okay. Can you chase both without selling out?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me not say the person's name. If Joe Bob, a multimillionaire Hollywood producer, said, Trip, if you allow me some fellatio time, can you grab the garage for me? Don't open the door. Some fellatio time with me, and I'll give you a $30 million contract to create whatever you wanted to create. Would you go ahead and accept the deal?
For $30 million, probably I would.
All right. So can you chase?
Because
can you
it's like-
chase both without selling out?
How is that selling out?
How's that
though?
selling out? That's his
How is that
personality.
selling out? Like,
He's
I mean,
getting ready,
if it's
so-
like, if I feel it and it's like worth it to me, I'm gonna do it. Like, I fuck around with niggas who ain't gave me shit. Like, so
Right.
30 million one time, like, that could change my whole life and everything. Like, I don't feel like that's selling out. You know what I'm saying? That's selling it. Yeah.
Selling it.
Okay.
What them women in Dubai doing? Women go to Dubai and get
Right.
shit on?
30 million is a lot of money.
For millions of dollars.
Like, I ain't about to be stupid.
That's not selling out.
So you telling me you gonna do that with your mouth open?
Ew.
I
I don't know.
I don't think I'll do that.
But I'm asking.
But you don't have to be the receiver. Actually,
I mean,
you
know
could
what
be
it,
the
what it
givee.
comes
too.
with.
No, we have to give
We want you to be the receiver.
Yeah.
We want you to be
They
the
want you
receiver.
to be the receiver. I thought you.
I'm
No, they say you have to
listen,
eat, no, it's
I'm
eating.
not into those type of things, but I'm just saying on the
Would you
terms
go for
of
$1 million?
that's
12 men shit on you?
They said 30
there are many things that I would sell. That's just not one of them.
All right. Gym shoes. Would you rather be famous or paid?
Paid.
Kellington, can you chase both without selling out?
I think at some point, if that money, at some point you gonna sell out.
Yeah, I honestly agree. I don't think that any of the entertainers in the world, whether black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian, that are millionaires, especially in the upper levels of millions, didn't do something strange for a piece of change to get there. And I am of the belief that all of them have. Everybody from Oprah to all of the big wigs, if they making money, they did
I
something.
don't think that's what selling
And it's
out
not the
is. though.
same.
Selling
It's
out
called-
is like betraying
Yeah.
like your community or like
In a very bad
with some
light.
people that
Yeah.
you're close with. Like,
Have y'all heard of the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Okay. So
but-
everybody in that sold out.
No, everybody in there did not sell out. There are several people that are involved
betrayed
in the
nobody or
Epstein
hurt nobody.
files that we have absolutely no proof that they've done anything wrong besides taking a flight or blah, blah, blah. What we need is factual information to support these claims. That's one. Number two, you can make a sacrifice. A sacrifice is something that you wouldn't usually do, right? You can make a sacrifice without selling out. You can say, oh, I'm going to say the words, I'm going to walk around in 3 times, but I don't believe in this shit. I just need the 30 million to get to my next step. I think we've seen it with other people who have said, look, I got the 30 million. Now I'm doing what the fuck I want to do, i.e. allegedly, like people like Michael. They got and they did what they wanted to do. And then when people came to collect, it was like, no, I'm not doing this. They spoke out on, hey.
Who is Michael? Michael who?
Well, you'll get that later. Allegedly, anyway. But I just think that people make sacrifices to get to their next level.
So what's your
But that doesn't
definition
mean-
of selling out?
Selling out is going against things that you believe in for profit. Nicki Minaj, a sellout. Nicki, you can't be serious about what you're talking about and what you're doing publicly. And you've been rocking with the black community. The black community is what made you who you are. But
The black gay
Nicki
community
is
did that.
sacrificing the people so that she can feel safe, so that she don't have to go nowhere. That's a sellout.
Okay. All
You
right,
giving
all
up your
right.
mama, your cousin, your sister, your brother, so that you could have bigger portions at night. You a sellout.
Yeah, me having sex with somebody, that's just myself.
That's you selling it.
That's just me, my own personal thing. Like, that ain't hurting nobody else. And it's going to change a whole bunch of lives with that 30 million.
All right, what do we get from Google? What Google got to say?
Google said that in the state of Kansas, it's required that state issued identification cards must reflect a person's assigned birth. They must surrender the ones that they changed to say it's trans. They have to surrender
Gotcha.
to get new identification that says they're assigned birth.
So other states still have identification cards or driver's license that say trans.
Well, it don't verify for other states. It just has it for Kansas since I looked up just Kansas.
Oh, okay.
Can you check to see if any state will allow trans people to put trans on their
Well,
license?
I just got my ID renewed, and I didn't see.
I didn't see that option.
I've never seen it either. So what's the difference? Pretty much that's for people that you can't tell, or are they going to give your personal information out so that you can be targeted? Because there are people that are trans that you can't tell, male and female.
When you get your license,
But these people, but here we go. This is what I'm thinking.
driver's license, you got to put your real information when you was born, whether you born male or female. So they going to take that.
Yeah.
But how would the officer know that?
Pause.
Yeah.
When he check your ID,
Pause.
Yes, many U.S. states allow transgender people to put a gender marker M, F, or X on their driver's license. And state ID to reflect those gender identities, often through self-action without requiring surgery. Over 20 years, the District of Columbia has been inclusive policy. Through some states require court-ordered medication documents.
And thank you for that, Trap. So if they have your ID or whatever card you decided to have registered, let's just say they have 200 of these people that live in Kansas. They know all your license plate. I guarantee you they'll be probably watching, looking for those license plates because you did not. If they know that you did not change it, they're gonna look for you, target you, and arrest you. I mean that's simple enough.
They're gonna treat you like a dog in the street.
That's a lot going on. That's why everybody needs to get out and vote. Topic number 2, OnlyFans, empowerment or exploitation. Ade, do you think people that do OnlyFans sit in a position of empowerment, or you think that they are exploiting themselves?
I have no comments.
Why not?
Because that's their choice. I mean, whatever they decide to do with their
Is
bodies,
it empowerment or exploitation?
I don't know, because I well, you try to pull me in the spot.
I'm trying not to spit up. Listen, don't be scared because you got 3 people in this room.
I'm not scared.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if I had something to say, I would have said it. I don't know, because I mean, to each his own. That's your choice.
Gym
to be on
shoes.
camera.
Pick one.
Which one?
Empowerment or exploitation?
You want me to pick one?
Yeah.
Like say.
OnlyFans, to you.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel like these people are sitting on a stage of empowerment?
Either or on how they look at themselves. It can be both. And expectation does not necessarily mean it's a bad thing. And it can be empowered, because some people empower themselves on, how many bodies that they can get. You know what I'm saying?
You just comment.
I'm just going to say that it could be either or. You can have both. For me, how do I view people that do OnlyFans? I think they're brave. I think they got guts, because they doing something that I probably could never do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a shy guy. But yeah, to do that, I think you got a lot of guts. So I can see both.
Speaking from a perspective of doing OnlyFans, it can be both at the same time. And it just depends on the person that's showcasing what they're doing for it to be determined as exploitation. Exploitation to me could be racial exploitation, like using the blackness because you don't have a black audience, so you want to get more black performers, or the adverse, getting into the white side of things because you don't have those white performers. You want to get that, could be a bit of exploitation. But empowerment is the people that do OnlyFans, they run their own thing. So that's sitting on a stage of empowerment, period. They're not dealing with these companies that try to exploit them and pay them, dirt cheap money. Especially for the black community, being able to set your own price, being able to set your own demand, being able to set who you're performing with, who you're filming with, all of those things allow people to be empowered to run their own business, because a lot of these companies, more than half of the black performers, you would not know anything from if we just sat with the world of studio work that we have right now, because not everybody would have gotten seen. And OnlyFans has allowed people that are paralyzed, people that are obese, people that are smaller than normal, small people, because they don't like the N word, little people, all types of people do OnlyFans. And so, yeah, I think it's more empowerment than anything else. Has sex work become normalized or commercialized? I believe it's both. I definitely think it's more normal than it was back in the day. I mean, if you get a group of 20, generally speaking, 20 people, I'm sure a couple of them have OnlyFans or have done OnlyFans. But is that a bad thing or a good thing? I just think it's another way for people to make money. Megabody?
I don't think it's quite normalized. I think that we tend to have a fine line, but I still think that there is a lot of backlash to those who participate in adult work or sex work, which is interesting because it makes so much money, which means the people support it.
Watch it.
I say, hey, whatever way, going back to the last one, I think whatever it takes for you to get what you need, if it's not hurting anyone else, I don't see a problem with it. If you want to use it, you want to exploit yourself to be empowered to do the things that you need to do, hey, I totally, stand behind it. When I look at my salary and I've looked at people that I'm friends with for OnlyFans, I might need to stop doing what I'm doing because it ain't making no money.
Yeah.
Compared to what I've seen.
There are millionaires out there on OnlyFans.
What do you got to do? Keep it fresh?
Man, they having sex and doing whatever they doing, bro.
Everybody is different.
I do that for free.
Yeah, everybody is different. Flashman Wade became a millionaire off of just showing his butt.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's different. Everybody ain't out here poking and having fun. Trip, would you date somebody that was a content creator?
That's a good question.
What kind of content creator?
Or is? Would you date a content creator? OnlyFans.
Man, that's a hard one, because, I want somebody that's to myself. Like, the older I get, I'm kind of opening myself up to more possibilities, things that I wouldn't have did in my 20s. I would have been like, I wouldn't have did this. I mean, I feel like if I fell in love with them, it'd be hard for me because I want somebody that nobody else ever seen or had. But you would have to delete all your shit. You would have to stop doing it. I'm not about to be with you and you still fucking niggas and doing all that. So it'd have to just be about me, and you have to stop creating content.
If you have that requirement for somebody that you dated, would you provide the income, replace the income?
No,
that's it.
If they wanted me, then that's a choice that they're gonna have to make.
But they gotta stop.
Yeah, if they want to be with me, if you willing to give it. Some people don't want to do that their whole life. Some people want to move on and do other shit. Want to be married and they want to get that shit up.
Why would
let them continue? Let them get it out.
For me, if you want to be with me, I'm not. You can't continue to fuck other niggas. That's just who I am. I want somebody that's just to myself. So if we dated and I gave you a chance and we talked and you was like, you willing to stop doing this? Then we can move forward. If not,
but you wouldn't say I'm willing to.
Hell no, nigga. Make your no. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
All right, go ahead, Meg.
So hard. Now listen, I feel you.
Listen, Linda.
I don't know that I would be like, you really have to make a nigga like me fall in love for real, because I know that there's a lot of adversities dealing with people that do content, right? And this is no different from a person being a singer or actor. You know that there's certain things that come with that. I used to date somebody who was a road manager, and he traveled a lot. Huge strain in our relationship. But let me go back. The fact is, I would never, ever, 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 ever ask him to quit his job or choose me. Bro, he made so much.
But he ain't fucking
Bang.
people on the road though. This is a different thing though.
But I
get it. Like I
but
just
even
want
with
somebody
that,
that's too much
if-
that I just make love to.
if
That's a special thing for me and that dude.
If you
I don't
make
care what you did in the past.
$300,000 a year,
But you-
and I'm asking
One
you to
person at a
stop
time.
doing your OnlyFans
But then-
to go back to making $50,000 a year, what you make on
Flip
your
it.
main job.
Flip it. Do something with the money. Flip it. Like find another way. So that's the only way you can make money. If you'd have made $300,000 last year, then use that money to do something else. If you want to be with me, and that's why I say I wouldn't date somebody, because if you feel like you still got to do that, I just ain't cool with it. I don't want my nigga fucking other people.
I think it's selfish for you not to. I mean, not that you
It's
can't
just
have your own
selfish for me.
opinion, but the selfish part that comes with that is that you're asking someone to do something that they've been doing when you met them, and you choose to fall in love with them, but you don't provide any
Nah,
options.
we ain't fall in
to
love.
replace that income.
We ain't fall in love
Be
yet.
happy
We
with
talked
the
about this in the dating stage. We ain't fall in love because I'm not gonna fall in love with somebody who ain't gonna do that. We talk about this in the dating stage.
Oh.
So it's like, what do you want in your future? What do you want? Like, and if it don't match, then we ain't moving forward.
I'll
This
say
ain't
that.
going to no fall in love.
Right, I'm that nigga. I'll be like, I'll replace that income.
And I want to say I like and I understand that, and I think that it's good as long as you're talking about this in the beginning stages when it's getting a date. And I think this is a good thing. But my stance would probably be on the terms of, hey, I know me and you ain't right for each other, because I wouldn't even want you to fathom giving up $300,000 a year to start. Like, hey, we not right for each other.
Yeah, we ain't. Y'all will find a nigga who would do that.
Like meeting someone that you like. Let's say you've been talking for 2 weeks. They ain't told you yet, but after 2 weeks of dating, I'm like,
If that's something they
Okay,
did
but
in the
sorry.
leave
past,
them alone, or you get you like, okay, if you
we
gonna
could
be with me,
we could talk and be like, but if it's like not moving forward, if we ain't on the same page, then we not gonna move forward romantically.
All
We could
right,
be
pause.
cool.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think you're putting more of the expectations on him. What about the other content creator? You know you're a content creator and you know what comes with that. So if you're gonna date someone that is not into the content creating scene, you have to be open to the possibility of having to stop it.
Yeah.
So you just can't put the responsibility on him alone. It has to be on both of them.
Work
That
a
he
day.
wants to-
I love it.
Yeah, once you know.
All right.
Love it, yeah.
All right. Leave your comments below. Topic number 3, when your brand becomes bigger than you, being known versus being understood. I have that problem every day I step out the house. If people that just know anything that I do, whether it's Mona, whether it's Culture Club, whether it's Baddies, whether it's anything that I've filmed or written, whether it's OnlyFans, whatever the hell made them connect to me in whatever way they decided to connect to me, they never really realize that I'm human outside of all of that. Outside of all of that. And they 9 times out of 10 either expect me to put on like, hey, what up? Oh, what up? Whatever. And not just be chilling. And normally I just be chilling, like last night at Blue Light. We were just chilling. But I think it's gotten better, but some of the people just be expecting me to have long conversations with them and stop what I'm doing and just start communicating. It can be kind of difficult and tough. Trip, being known versus being understood. I could see you having this kind of a problem.
Yeah, I'm well known more than I'm understood. You know what I'm saying? I don't think many people understand me. And, it's cool sometimes, not being understood. Like, I mean, what can I do about it?
So you never got aggravated or upset
About what?
not being understood?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because the people who get it, they get it. You know what I'm saying? I create my own tribe. Like, if you don't get it, then you don't get it.
Okay. Kellington, being known versus being understood. Do you know what that feels like? Have you had that issue? Can you speak to it a little bit?
I don't really feel like I'm known, so I don't feel like I'm known. So
So we go to the OnlyFans space. No one ever pointed you out. Hey, you're only guys. Okay, and then they just automatically assume that you want to just start taking a bathroom.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that could be that could be a situation. So I mean, I guess that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it comes with the territory. So
it definitely does. But I'm very passionate about this because I am an example of this, being known versus being understood. Outside of all of the things that y'all see me color in, there's a person under that, and I get aggravated when people just automatically assume or just attach themselves to the OnlyFans or attach themselves to Mona Simone. And they expect me to be trans and be walking out the door with hair and balloons for titties, or they expect that I'm just overly sexual and that's all I care about. It's annoying because I feel like as human beings, we don't want that done to ourselves, so why do it to other people? And it just never makes sense to me. There's no way that anyone can rationalize the level of ignorance that comes from people that don't think before they just assume. Can you be honest when your followers expect a persona? Hell yes. I'm not always on. And if you want me to be on, I'm going to tell you, baby, I'm off. And so it is what it is. Anybody else can speak to that?
I don't know. Sometimes people think because you do content, like, okay, like that's your job. Like that's it. Like you do content. It's like I do 3, 4, 5 different other things to support myself. And I got so much other stuff going on. Just because you see this particular part of my life, you assume like that I'm just like fucking and sucking and this and the third. So just it's hurtful though. It really is hurtful because that's all you see. Like out of just because you see me having sex on film, you don't see no deeper than that, or think that there's any more going on.
They can only see what you show them though. If you're only putting out content with you having sex and they don't see the other side of you, what are they supposed to think?
Have a mind.
Yeah, there's other sides to people. Like there's more than one side.
No. But that's the.
I mean, like y'all got to be realistic about it. If that's what somebody see, that's what they gonna.
But it's often that the people that see that don't want that done to themselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, well, you can't. Well, if that's what they see, it is what it is. But the people don't. That's the problem with a lot of people in general. They don't put themselves in the other person's shoes to see what it could possibly feel like. They just don't care. And because they're not the example of that, or they're not the one that's doing it, they don't even think beyond themselves. Like, for example, like people might go to bat for Beyonce. Oh, Beyonce is just a performer. She's supposed to take all the grunt that we give her. No, she doesn't have to take all the grunt that we give her. Are we just supposed to assume that she's a horrible mother that never sees her kids because she's rich and may have servants or maids that take care of the kids? No. Some people be like, I bet she is the most amazing mother ever because she's Beyonce. So people have the ability to see beyond what the visual is, to think positively about other people. It's just when it comes to sex, everybody always want to go to sex and nothing else. When it comes to sex, oh, this person must got a STD. I got you on the flyer with a couple of other porn stars and they thinking everybody got STDs on the flyer. That's a level of ignorance that makes no fucking sense. You don't do porn. So why are we lumping you in with the people that do porn? You don't have no videos, no visuals out there. So it's like, but that's a level of ignorance. You know, Trip don't do porn. So why all of a sudden, just because Kai is on the thing with him, oh, they must be fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's just the ignorance. That's the problem.
People like they know what it is.
Hell yeah.
Loody.
So as far as when people see me out or the brand being bigger than me, I really accept it because that's what it is. But I also look at it in a good way. Like these people are the people that keep me up, who have kept me relevant for all these years. Doing the things that I do. I still get bookings at top dollar. I still can go to most of get invited to most of these people that we gawk over, and I'm friends with some of the most popular people, whether they're acting, doing porn, you name it, I'm connected with them in some way. And I think that for me, I really don't know what they understand or don't understand because that's not my focus, right? Y'all know prior to Culture Club, reading comments was not a thing for me. Like, I don't know that I care enough about people that I don't know.
I know I don't.
Having an assumption about the content that I put out. And like everyone else, I put out the content that I want you to view and to consume. Now, how you consume that or whatever you think about it is your opinion. But unless you're paying me, then the concern doesn't cross my mind. The people that like the content that I put out, that like what I'm selling on my page, those are the people that I'm most concerned about. If you don't like it, then move on. And I think that people know from seeing me around and all of the projects that I've done that I don't play like that. Don't come up to me with no fuck shit talking about what I said on the Culture Club or what I blah, blah, blah. I'm not that nigga. Y'all forgive me, but I'm just not that guy. You can't just step to me, and also be respectful. I'm going to stop and I'm going to talk to you no matter what scene I'm in, but know that I may be working on somebody else's time. I may be out to dinner with my friends. I may be celebrating somebody. So please respect that and let me thank you, blah, 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 and move on to what I need to. Don't feel like, oh, he barely spoke to me. Da, da, da. I don't always have the mental capacity to deal with it. It's a lot of anxiety for us to get out and deal with people that we don't know. Even though y'all feel like we've been doing this for so long, it's a lot of anxiety. We have to put on our game faces when we go out. And sometimes when we go out, we just want to have a drink and kick it with our friends.
And to that, it says the anxiety of always performing. He just spoke to that. We're going to move to topic number 4. I went broke trying to look rich. I know a lot of people that have had gone through that. Image pressure, designer, wearing designer labels, getting surgery, plastic surgery, traveling the world, and you ain't got it like that. Do we all know somebody that does that?
I don't know that I necessarily know people like that, but I know people like that. And I want to say this is something that you kind of bring it on yourself. You can live in your truth and you can be a nice dresser, blah, blah, blah. Labels don't make you a good dresser or don't make you best dressed, right? So if you want to look good, you just need to study or understand fashion. I think the better word is to understand fashion better. Your fashion sense needs to work for you. And as long as you can defend it and stand up in your truth with it, I think that most people will accept that. I have lots of friends that wear Gucci and all those other things, but for the most part, and I think me and Trap just talked about this maybe a day ago, I got a few little pieces, but that's not where I spend my money at. If I want to go on Baja Man or Shein or anywhere I want to go, if I want to go on Walmart and get an outfit, that's what I'm going to do. And I can. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but my body better than a lot of y'all niggas just trying to cover up something. I got a big piece of meat in my pants. I got a fat little A, and I'm cute in the face, so I can wear a trash bag, really.
He said, sorry for y'all if y'all ugly, but I'm not. Kellington, who are we trying to impress? Have you ever been in that bag where you were like,
Yeah, when I first moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
When I first moved here, baby, I spent all my money. I spent all my money just like buying new clothes, just trying to step up my game because I knew that if I'm going to be out and about, everybody in Atlanta is going to be out and about looking good. And that's just my perception. Like we're in Black Hollywood. And so I came here and I spent like a lot of the money that I shouldn't have spent just on clothes, just going out. For that first year, I was just buying clothes and just going out, trying to look cute, trying to keep up, just trying to be seen. Yeah, so it definitely takes a toll on you. But I've been there.
When did that change for you?
When I realized that I could not afford to keep up, is when it changed for me.
Yeah,
that's when it changed.
But I kind of have a little question for that too. So was it that where you came from to Atlanta, where there are more opportunities to go out and do stuff, you feel like you didn't have the attire to do that? So you built your wardrobe up, and once you got to a certain point, you was like, oh, I'm here. I got stuff to wear at different little.
Yeah, I mean, I've always dressed pretty decently, but I just feel like when I came here, I just feel like I just need to just dress a little bit better. You know, okay. I just had to step up my game because I'm going to be going out more. Where I come from, like, they're really not, there's no places to go. You know, so when I came here, like, I can go. And there's so many things to do here. So I was like, I just need to have a wardrobe for just about any type of situation I need.
Yeah, that's different.
Ain't stepping up your game.
So you feel the same way? You stepping up when you came here, you stepping up?
Been a fly little nigga. Like, real, even when I was like a little kid, my mama used to get mad at me because I didn't want to dress like my brothers. She used to be mad because I wouldn't go to Payless. Like, you had to buy me some Pumas or some FUBU, like that's always been me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To get on my mama nerves. So I ain't never had no problem with. I don't think you got to spend money though. Some niggas who be wearing Gucci and all that, they still be looking a fool. But if you look good, it's your swag that carries the outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you trying to impress?
I ain't trying to impress nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just want to impress myself. I just want to look in the mirror and feel like I feel good. It's been times that I put on an outfit and changed it like, oh, this ain't it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I feel good with the outfit that I got on, then I'm ready to step out. Once I feel good and I go out, I don't care what nobody else think. I feel like I did the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm trying to impress myself.
Okay. A day. Do you live within your truth or your timeline? How do you interpret that?
That's interesting. Both.
Okay, give us context.
So when I say timeline, I give myself a goal and the timeline to achieve those things. And if it means me doing what I need to do, like personality wise or anything to get to that point, then yes, that's for the timeline. Living my truth. Right now, yes. Growing up, no.
Okay.
I like how you answered that.
Gym shoes. Do you live within your truth or your timeline?
I think both. Yeah, I've never been one to like try to impress people. It was funny. It's a quick little story. I was at work Friday, and my manager, she wanted to buy us lunch. So she was like, "Can you order it?" I was like, "Yeah." Excuse me. So she said, I have the DoorDash app on my phone, so I usually order stuff. So I'm going on the app and I'm ordering enough in a place to order. She said, "How much?" She said, "Don't try not to go over $100." I said, "Cool." It was like 7-8 people on our team. So I was finna order this. She was like, "Wait." I came up to $93. And she said, "Wait." She said, "Call the store and see if they got any deals and coupons." She said, "Don't you be doing it?" I said, I never lived a life of deals. I don't know. I don't know how to budget. I don't know. I just get what I want. You know what I'm saying? So she cracked up, but I wasn't even being funny. But I just told her I never lived a life of deals before or coupons. I never. So sure enough, so she wanted me to call because she was paying for it, so I had no choice. And they gave me $10 off. Damn.
I could be doing this more. I could save me $10.
So I and then even my homegirl Carla, she'll be on DoorDash and she'll find deals on the like $5 buy one get. I never look for.
I'm not that person.
Can we hit the cup? Hit the cup.
So yeah, I live within my truth because I know who I am, and I be knowing about the deal, but I just don't live a life like that. Sorry.
I think for me, where that comes from, for me, because I piggyback off of you. When I want to buy something, I'm just buying it. I don't worry about if it's clearance, if it was on sale, if it's a red line through it. If I want it, I'll buy it. And for me, that stems from my mom always having us live in a place of poverty. For whatever particular reason it was what it was. I'm of example of getting evicted from every place always getting evicted, not even having enough to do what we need to do. And so I just told myself I'm never going to want to be using coupons. I don't want to use EBT or whatever they call it, WIC or what all that stuff. If I just want it, I just want to get it, and I just want to.
Nothing wrong with
Right.
Not the same.
For me, it is.
Coupons and EBT is not the same at all.
I put it in the same. Rich people, I put it in the same boat.
Nothing. Most things that we buy regularly are upcharged. They're upcharged. When you find out how much it costs to make this,
Right.
and the labor
You're robbed.
Hold on, listen, and the labor that it takes to pay these people to make the items, and what you're actually paying, you're overpaying for something. I went online today for looking up something. I sent it to Trap. It's a piece of fabric, and it's $129. Bitch, I sold. That's not worth $129.
Wow.
It don't even take a person that can sew 2 seconds to do that.
Well,
It's
of
a
course.
one stitch. It takes less than 5 seconds.
But
It's
can I say this?
$129.
I think for me too, the reason why I may look at things different is because like I'm a hustler too. Like not only do I have a corporate job, that's like really my side. I make more money on my side gig, so I'm used to making money every day.
But I think
and
the
doing
bigger-
things, so I'm not just stuck to a check that I have to make stretch 2 weeks. So I don't know how to live that kind of life.
I think the bigger conversation is better ways to spend your money. And this is what all of them are doing when they making the taxes going to their favor. They got the money to do it. But guess what? They saying, I want every tax write-off. I want this. I want that. And we, the people, are the ones having to pay for it. There's nothing wrong with making sure that you spend your money and that it stretches long.
Because I wish I could do that.
That's how you keep it.
Say $10.
Topic 5, creative burnout and the queer hustle, monetizing everything, your art, body, and personality. How do you protect your joy when it pays your bills? Rest versus irrelevance. Can anyone speak to that? How do you protect your joy when it pays your bills? That is very joyful to be able to pay my bills.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm all of that. My body, my art, my personality, all of that. That's me. That's how I make my montang. And I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't praise y'all. I don't, whatever the hell y'all doing, that's what y'all choosing to do. I don't want no parts or no 9 to 5. Y'all go ahead and work for however y'all, that's congrats.
I don't,
Me over
I don't
here,
think you don't want no parts.
me over here, I like my entrepreneurial life. I'm gonna do it as long as I can. I done been through that corporate life all the way up until I was 34. When I figured out a way to stop having to do it, I never wanted to go back. As long as it's my choice, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. And it's so, like, even after losing my act, I thought about having to get a 9 to 5. I said, y'all gonna shoot me dead because I'm not going back to no 9 to 5. And then I spoke to, my 2 girlfriends that was trying to get me to do this travel thing. And I said, Wes, it's gonna come time, you're gonna need to do this. So I did it ahead of time because I'm always a proactive person. Yeah. And by golly, I'm making money doing it right now. And as long as I can stretch this out, I'm gonna stretch this out. It's gonna be hell on earth before I go back to a 9 to 5. And I love that because I'm able to pay my bills and do what I need to do, doing something that I genuinely love to do. So it works for me, but it don't work for everybody.
Sometimes, like, and I get it. Who wants to work for someone else? And I get that. But there are benefits.
Oh, definitely.
That I think people that don't have a 9 to 5 wish they did have. And I just wish more recognition would be toward it. Because I have the privilege to experience both. So I know what it's like to absolutely be on my own, making my own money, making money every day. But then I also know about not having benefits, not having a 401, not being able to have insurance, not being able to
401k,
dental and doctor. That's rough.
Well, you can, but you just got to pay for it.
Yeah. And that's what I definitely want to highlight. I think kudos to people that are entrepreneurs and everything. I too am one, but it take work. It take a lot of work, and I think that is the side that a lot of people don't talk about as much. We know these other Black entrepreneurs, and we know that sometimes things get hard. My aunt owns a flower business. It costs a lot of money to keep the lights on and to keep the flowers at a certain temperature and the order. Like it costs money. And so when you don't know when your next, big lump sum of money is coming in or things are slow, the lights still need to be paid. You got bills at the shop. You got bills at home. You really have to get it out the mud. And I think the false comfort that a corporate job gives you as a 9 to 5 is that there's some type of security.
That's right.
And that may not be always true.
Yeah, people go to
but
work.
It's something to ease our mind and get that stress off
I
of
just
us.
want to say, like, having a job for me has been like hell. Especially as a masculine dude that's gay, like when people don't know, every job that I've had, the last 3 jobs, when they find out that I'm gay, it's like the bitches go around talking about the shit all the time. And then I always end up at HR for some girl talking about this nigga gay or some shit. Like being a masculine dude in the workforce is hell. Like, yeah, because it's like when you a feminine dude or people just know about it, they don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially being in a leadership position. Like I go to work and I'm just being who I am. Then they find out what it is. And then it's the talk around the building. Oh, you know what I'm saying, Trent's gay or this, and then it's just like, so I don't really feel like I belong in the workforce at all. I'd rather just monetize my art, my personality, my body. Work jobs ain't for me.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm with you.
You're like a unicorn, right? Because when you walk in, the girls get all excited. They see you and they're like,
and that's not my fault.
It's not your fault. They have told the other girl on the other shift, I'm gonna get him, girl. That he mine. And then they find out that you ain't even looking at them. And she done been so vulnerable. She done been talking to you and all this kind of stuff. And you're not interested.
Every time.
And so now her pride is hurt. So now she got to also tell all the girls, girl, it ain't me. It ain't that I lost my skill. He gay.
Okay, but sorry to be in your business, right? So why is HR involved in this situation?
Because it's being discriminated.
If you come up to me and say, oh, I heard a girl in the other aisle telling a customer that you was gay, or somebody coming up to me going around telling other people in the job, oh, you know he gay, that manager, that PA, he gay. And then somebody come back and tell me.
Not tolerated in any job.
I don't care. I didn't come to work and tell you this. I didn't tell you I was Trip Ali, none of this, even though that happens too. I go to work and then people be like, ain't you Trip Ali? And then I'm like, damn, this nigga know where I work. Like, it's just.
Is HR trying to discipline you or
discipline them?
you go to HR because of them? Gotcha.
If it becomes a problem, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That wouldn't even be a issue at my job. They're very respectful.
Oh yeah.
Never be the case.
It depends on where you work at. Most places don't care.
I never heard.
When I worked at the Y, it was a very similar situation. On surface, she was very friendly. We've never had an incident. Me and one of my coworkers that we were like this prior to her getting on the job, got in a little situation, and we stopped talking. And at some point, one of the big supervisors pulled me into the office and they said, "Hey, why is XYZ not being done?" And I was like, "Look, y'all know what's going on with us. We not talking right now. I've tagged y'all on the emails. I've done X, Y, and Z. This is all I've done. This is all I can do as a person in this position." So by that thing, they got upset, right? So they said, "Oh, we're gonna get on her." Da 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 da. So they went and got on the girl, right? Her venting to her friend, which I completely understand. This is what we do. She vented to her coworker. Her coworker took it upon herself to come and interject herself and stuff that me and this lady got going on. And I've been knowing this girl for a long time. She came and interjected herself and said something to the effect of, "We need more masculine men working together." Da, 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 da. Whatever she said, I was immediately writing, immediately taking notes. Every person that was in the room that heard what time it happened, I immediately contact HR, not my supervisors. I contacted HR, and after she got terminated, you know what people came to me and said, as in a joking manner, "I got her terminated." No. She got herself terminated because I don't play like that.
I don't play them jokes either.
No, I'm not.
I actually sued Lowe's because of this situation. When the girl went and told the customer, "Oh, he only probably helped you because he gay," and then the dude overheard and came and told me, I went to the manager and told them, "Yo, she going around telling customer." The manager said to me, "Oh, I mean, I wanted to know too, because my gaydar didn't go off on you."
Oh wow! Wow!
Both of them would have to go.
Oh wow!
My gaydar didn't go off on you, and I'm looking like I felt so small in that moment because I went to you to go talk to you about something that she was disrespecting me, telling the customer I only helped him because I.
Oh, it's HR next.
Let me ask an important question. Don't y'all have like my learning training? Like,
real
Everybody know
learning training.
Conduct, like, do y'all have those?
Code of conduct. All of those things.
Those things have to go a step further into work practices and how the supervisor.
No, you have to do those tests. You have to, as new hires, current employees, send it out for everybody to do it.
Real quick, y'all are talking code of conduct and my learning. Listen, that's so hilarious. I remember back in them days, back when I was in corporate. But no, in all seriousness, I feel like if you are blessed and able to do corporate and to do entrepreneurship in some way, form, or fashion, please do both, because that corporate job is not going to save you by itself, and the entrepreneur job is not going to save you by yourself. You need multiple streams of income. I spoke to a friend of mine, and she was like, "How many streams of income you had?" At the time, I have 4. She said, "If you ain't got more than 7, you're doing something wrong." And so,
like a dog in the street to be able to survive and live.
Which is crazy.
So, I had got to 9. And it's still difficult.
It's still
this world is changing on a constant. Look at our leadership. You must have money. You must take care of yourself. And then outside of all of that, I'm listening to everybody's great stories. I have in my mind, and I can't get out of my mind. I cannot get it out of my mind. That brown booty in a box. I'm just looking forward to seeing what that feel like. It's
gonna be great. Can you do us a favor? Can you make a little video, not on Culture Club, but a little video, just telling us your experience about it? Because the people like to hear your little stories.
I'm really thinking about it, like I've been smoking, y'all. I've been smoking. My mind is like, ooh wee.
Look, hey, I'm gonna say this. When I put my thing in my toy, I was like shocked and surprised.
You would feel better than the real thing?
It was literally like making noises and like I thought I was getting my life.
I just don't want that plasticky feel.
It's not. That's flesh. When you ain't feel it, that's a little fleshy. That good stuff. That ain't plastic.
Lord Jesus. Topic number 6. Can you stay humble while winning? Yes. People think that I'm not humble enough. People think that I'm too humble. People think that I'm too modest. People think that I need to boast a little bit more. But for me, that would make me feel like I'm less human. And I'm so human. I go through things just like everyone else. So I remain humble and modest all the time. To stay on level playing field. What happened?
So, I had read a topic and I just thought about what somebody had.
Do queer people feel guilt when they succeed? Do you feel guilt when you succeed?
Well, I had like a little success story. You know, like when you have some wins and you tell somebody, and then somebody told me, they was like, why do you and like other people I know, they like tell people they success to like broke people, and I just was like, oh, I didn't know that was offensive. I was like, first of all, I didn't know that you was broke, and I said you should stop saying that you broke because words are powerful. I was like, but I tell you everything, so I was just kind of, and they thought I would be mad, but I said no, I'm not mad. I just didn't know that would be offensive. So now, what I would do now, I just won't tell you my wins because I know that that's offensive to you.
It's not a friend, is it?
That's crazy. Like I say, fuck being humble though.
Sometimes you have to treat people how they want to be treated. So I learned my lesson, if that makes sense. And it's not to be nasty or nothing, but I don't want to be offensive because I win a lot. And I want you to win too, but I never tell my winnings to brag or be boastful. Like, hell, you probably going to get benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very sharing and giving person. So, yeah, I just thought that was weird.
I feel like a lot of people, not a lot of people, there are some people who, if they don't have winning stories and they're not trying to obtain those winning stories, that you just should not be around those people, because you need to, people say you are what you eat. I feel like you are the company that you keep. And it's very important to the people out there to be around winner, baby. You're a winner, baby. Like RuPaul say, you're a winner, baby. Be around some winners. Yes, indeed. Why we shrink ourselves to stay likable? Do you shrink yourself to stay likable?
I try to be myself most of the times, but a lot of times, like in the workforce, I get boxed into like this, like they group me into a category, like the straight dudes, the straight community. They group me into a straight nigga, and then they start telling me stuff, and then I feel like I'm put into that straight box, and then I can't be myself. So that's kind of like shrinking myself, and then I'm afraid to tell them that even though I'm out, it's crazy. Like at work, that's why I say work ain't for me, because then it's like they automatically put me in a straight box, and they, what's up, my nigga, showing me videos and telling me about bitches, and now I got to be like, damn, I can't really tell them who I am. Then when they start asking me what I do, or I'm an actor, then they ask them for your social media and stuff, and then they get to know who you is. Then they feel like you was a fake nigga or something because you ain't filming them or they ain't know about you. So a lot of times I feel like I shrink myself around some of the straight community just so we could be cool.
I do think your look though is like kind of more masculine than most, because it goes further than just like hand gestures or the way you talk. It's literally like your face structure, your beard. Like you have a very masculine look. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I don't have that problem because like they probably like he could be gay. Could be
No, you have the same exact problem.
Yeah, I feel like
I have that problem. Like no. They gonna like
You know, doggone well, Jim Shoe's gonna be a little cunty.
Yeah, but I think outside of people getting to know him, when females see you, they like, oh,
they like me. They
yeah, and so it takes a while for them. I think the difference is you're a little bit more comfortable in letting your light shine a little bit more. But I do the same thing. It depends on what environment I'm in. First of all, it's a lot about safety. This is not a safe world.
Yeah. You're right, because I'll just say this real quick, because even with like straight dudes, like I have no problem. Like straight guys love me. They actually be want to fuck around with me. You know, it's weird. I just Jim Shoe.
It is weird, and it's so interesting. So after hearing y'all say this, I'm like in my head, my friend called me the straightest gay dude ever, and I'm like, not really, but maybe outside of the house, sure. Because I'll be thinking I'm just a gay dude, period, like whatever. But it be so many women trying to holler for $1 and it don't make sense. I'll be so confused. And just on the cruise, by the way, there's an amazing cruise coming up. August 7th to the 13th, baby. You don't want to miss her. If you miss her, you're going to feel so bad about your life and you might want to shoot your head off. I'm just playing, but I'm just saying you need to go. Why do you need to go? Because Virgin Voyage is adult only, no kids allowed. Another reason why you go is because Virgin Voyage is very upscale, very modern style. The aesthetic of the ship is so sexy. Why do you need to go? Because August 7th to the 13th, I'm doing what Virgin can't do. and that's bringing over 100 gay black men to the ship all at one time. That's never happened. So that's why you need to go. Another reason why you need to go is because I'm going to be there.
And I'm
Tripp's
gonna
going to
be
be
there,
there.
and I'm about to be
Megan's
turned
going to
up.
be there. Kellenton's going to be there. Aday's not going to be there. Jim Shoe's still trying to make up his mind.
He coming.
And then we got Trap in the background that, can't be there. But
Meg, don't mind him. I'm gonna be there. So keep my
real
spot.
quick,
just sent me-
what I need you to do is get West End Friends. Go to westendfriends.com. There's a whole list of events I got going on this year. My cabin trip is just about sold out. So if you want to come on a cabin trip, let's do that. And it's not a trip. It's not a sex trip. It's not a trip. It's a getaway excursion for brothers who like to network and fellowship with their fellow brother. That's it. Okay. If he was on my last trip, it was not a fuck fest. It was, and he was on my last time.
Y'all ain't get-
And my cabins are not run down cabins. They're very sexy,
Yeah, they
very
are.
luxury. We live nice and we eat good. So
we did.
come on my cabin trips. I'm not the stereotype.
We did.
And next year, Beeman World Series, we going real big. Y'all bitches gonna be mad when y'all see my resort.
next year?
The resort is fire.
Next year?
Fire, yes, 2027. It's already up and running, and people are all ready to book, bitch. That's how I do my stuff. So y'all need to come and have a good time. Fire.
Fact.
No other promoter has had a resort like the one I'm getting for my people, okay? It's all about quality over everything else. I just had to shout that out.
I just want to say something.
Go ahead.
I wanted, because I tell you, I'm going to go to the cruise, right? It's really crazy because, like, I really was going to go, but I don't know. It's something crazy, like something so strong telling me not to go. Like,
Oh,
I
don't tell me
cannot,
that.
like, it's weird. And I'm talking about it's very, very, very strong.
Okay, well,
So,
that's a personal journey for you. Because I ain't got those vibes.
Yeah.
Wait, is the ship gonna sink or something?
No.
No,
No.
nothing like that.
Okay.
It's just for me. I don't.
That's why I said it's personal.
Yeah, it's personal. It's nothing that's gonna happen to the boat.
Okay.
Because not to stay in
let me go.
that not to stay in that negative bubble,
Okay.
but the positive bubble.
Negative.
That's a negative vibe. Whoever just heard that might be like, I should not go on this.
No.
But let me round that up.
Cut this out.
I'm gonna round that up. No, I'm not gonna cut it out because it's bold and blunt.
All to go. I'm just saying, for me in my house, just for me, like, you know, you don't listen to yourself, and then you doing something. This is just for me. I didn't say the cruiser. Y'all go. Y'all gonna have an amazing time.
And we are. Shout out to all the Leos that are coming for their birthday in August. Shout out to all the first-time sailors. Shout out to the people that are extremely nervous and don't know how to mix and blend with other folks. Y'all are going to learn that on this cruise. It's going to be a great
I'll
time.
be on the next one though.
All right. Bold and Blunt. Can you read Bold and Blunt for me?
Anything for you, Wes.
Oh.
What's up, y'all? My name is Mike. I'm 24 from Texas, and I got a question that's been messing with my head. So I met this dude about 4 months ago. We clicked instantly. Same humor, same music, same late night talks about life. It felt easy, like the type of connection you don't find every day. But here's the problem. He only wants to hang out at night. Now, every time we link, it's after 9 p.m. If I suggest grabbing food during the day, going to the gym together, even just running errands, suddenly he's busy. But the minute the sun goes down, now he free. At first, I brushed it off. People got schedules. But after a while, it started feeling weird. Like, am I only part of his life when nobody else is around? Now, last week, I joked and said, "You sure I'm not your nighttime hobby?" Be careful of jokes. They be the truth. He laughed, but didn't really answer. Now, I'm sitting here wondering if I'm dealing with a man who's just private or a man who keeps me hidden. Am I overthinking it, or is being somebody's after 9 p.m. option a red flag? Mike 24.
Not after 9 p.m. option. Mega, go ahead, because you're doing a lot of moving over there.
I don't think you gave us a lot to go off of, really. To be honest, I say go with your gut core feeling, but what you just described to us is nothing. My regular day, I'm not free until after 8 p.m. every day. It's work, then it's the gym, and I have meetings in between there. So some nights are just out for me, honestly.
So he's talking about you.
He could be, but if he was talking about me, he would know that I have a man and I can't give him nothing anyway. But I just follow your gut, because you haven't given us anything. This is normal adulting.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trip.
I think the nigga just want to fuck. Like, if a nigga only want to spend time with you after midnight, after 9 p.m., they don't want to date. Like, you doing all this stuff during the day. I said we could go to the gym together. We can meet up for lunch. You don't have no time for me, no time during the daytime. And you only hitting me up at night. That's like freaky hours. Like, we could chill at night. Either that, you just want to fuck, or you got a nigga that goes to work at nighttime and you trying to creep somebody in. Like, I don't feel it.
Can I ask you a question? We all know these people.
Talk to the
right?
mic.
We all know these people that they work out alone. Like if you've ever been to a gym, there are people that consistently always work out alone. Those are people who do not like the rigmarole of having to adjust a workout for
But if
another
you got
person.
somebody and you got to make compromises for people. If you interested in this person and you want to spend time with this person, and this is something that they want to spend time with you. Somebody that really fucks with you will make those compromises for you and spend some time with you. You make time for what you want, and whether you want to work out, you ain't got to go to the gym together. Meet me for lunch and tell me to meet you for 15 minutes for coffee, whatever. He want to spend time during the daytime. You know what I'm saying? So it's like make some compromises for the nigga you care about.
But this is an assumption because I don't know that's an assumption that you're making.
That he
'Cause it's-
like the nigga.
He said he wanted to go out in the daytime. I work in the daytime. Trap can attest. Most days on my 9 to 5, I don't take.
But I don't
breaks.
think that's
But this
the case
dude
because
is free
he
in the
would've
daytime.
Said that. To me,
he not at
I know
work.
He didn't. But to me, it would have been like, yeah, he works blase this time. I'm not sure why he has
So the
asked
man-
him that. Like,
So,
to me,
so you dating somebody who don't have a job? Because even people that are business owners
be like
have
that.
to dedicate time to doing their craft.
about the weekends?
My boy Q works 7 days a week. He is the only person pushing his brand. King Treats have to get sold for him to pay the bills. So time, if you want to be great at what you do, you got to carve out the time.
Okay, but we're forgetting something
That's
though.
another level, right?
never.
We're not asking the first question is how old is the guy, because you're 24. So how old is the guy? Is the guy old enough to make
Good
plans
time
for
management
you?
skills.
All of that good stuff. Like you're missing some important information for us.
The nigga said suddenly he busy. When I asked him to do something, he didn't say he be at work. If the dude is at work, I'm sure the dude will understand. He works at 9 to 5. He goes to the gym after it. This dude is not working. So obviously, when he asked him to do something, oh, now I got something to do. This nigga is not interested in you.
Is DL
That.
So what
Like
y'all
that.
think? He escorting through it during the day? That don't really make sense.
Pause.
And maybe living with somebody, and they on a different work schedule. I'm just trying to see.
I don't know how to
Kelly,
make
to
this-
wrap this up, give your point of view. That's it. Wrap it up for Mike.
I feel like Mike is definitely a red flag. Yeah, if he wanted to make time for you, you were important to him, he would make time. He would be going to dinner. He would be lunch, all that stuff you asking for. It would be a no-brainer. It's definitely a red flag. He got something else going on.
And I concur. I'll add on to that. If people want to be around you, they'll be around you. People make time for what they want to make time for. Ain't nobody that busy. Bold and Blunt, submit a story. Go to Culture Club ACTV on Instagram to submit your story. What's going on in social media that you want to chat about? One person only. Say one thing.
Hold on.
Got the way gas.
Oh, yeah, I got something.
Gas went up like in a day or two. Went from $2.50 to $3.
Even groceries.
I won't even know
70
what that
cents. Like so quick. That pissed me off. I didn't know what was going on.
What you got? What's happening?
I was talking about Dwight Howard and that girl that he got. And she
So what's going on? When she got online, started crying because he knew coke.
and pulled out the whole bag of cocaine.
And ain't nobody gonna ask. Ain't nobody gonna ask. Well, everybody in the comments asking why she's showing us she got that whole a gallon bag.
That was a big bag.
Yeah.
So I don't know that for me, I don't know that I really even care. Ma'am, you were doing this with him, or you were, or
she didn't do shit.
or you were condoning it. You've been with this man all this time. You ain't just found out yesterday that he doing drugs.
But it's become worse. It's become worse
she
now.
knew about it, but she tried to love. She was going to leave him before, but then her friend was like,
Think about it.
stick by your
Think
man.
about it. Don't act like you don't know no recreational.
Stick by your
I do
man.
know several people that do recreational drugs.
And so
What my friends do know who do recreational drugs is that I don't condone, but I don't get in their business. So if for some reason things start spiraling out of control,
that's what I'm saying. That's
I
all I'm
would not
saying.
be on the internet as a friend or as a lover doing that. And in a relationship that I'm in, I know that drugs are not something that I can deal with. So I wouldn't be in one of those situations.
Yeah.
Period.
All right. Well,
That kind of let me know.
Kelly, how would you handle that?
Because
You know, I if someone's like, I just don't do drugs. People that do hard drugs, I just can't deal with it. I mean, for my family, like I've had like drug addiction in my family and stuff like that, so it's really personal for me. So anybody that does like any really hard drugs, I just can't be involved.
Yeah.
And it's no judgment to you. It's just not my fight. I'm not getting involved in that.
Trip, what about you? Are you able to sit at the table of 10 people who recreationally do a little sniff?
Sit at the table with them?
Yeah, sit at. You ain't got to do it.
Sit at the table with them.
You,
Like,
you
that's
could.
what y'all do. Y'all want to do what y'all. I've been at parties, studio, niggas was doing coke, all types of shit, popping pills. I'm not going to judge y'all on what y'all want to do. You could be in the bathroom doing a line if I got to pee. Do y'all thing, my nigga. I don't judge nobody for what they want to do. If you're not a part of my life and it's not affecting me, I don't care what you do.
Could you be in a relationship with someone that recreation?
I mean, it depends. You ain't saying being in a relationship with her.
No, that's the second question.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if we kick it every once in a while, we go out of town, we want to pop a pill, you know what I'm saying? We can do that, like, together, but don't make it a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be recreational where you do it every day and you need it. Like, y'all don't know what I'm gonna be doing on the boat. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, I don't judge nobody for what they want to do. Just
What I will say,
habit.
that's subliminal, baby. Don't get caught out on Virgin. Y'all will spend y'all whole trip.
I didn't say
Y'all will whole trip locked up, and everybody gonna be looking for you, and they gonna be like, "Where you at?" And we ain't gonna see you until it's time to get off. And then when we get off, the cops will meet you at the ship. Do not be a fool. Do not be a fool. None of that stuff is being promoted on here for y'all to bring. Y'all get caught out, I don't know who the hell y'all are. I don't know y'all name. I ain't never met you. You can say you came to Beeman. I don't know who you are. I don't see you. Don't get caught up. My name won't be wrapped up in it.
with a little perk.
Random. Child. I'm telling them dogs be right up there.
That's crazy.
Number 4, Tyrese. Ask everybody a question. One question only. Starting from Mega, ending with a day. Let's go.
Okay. Meg, are you wearing She by Sheree?
I am not, but
You on Shiva Shiva.
but this outfit was designed after one of her pieces I saw on her spring summer line.
That is green. I see the green now. I just knew it was gray upstairs. That's Trip.
You don't have to guide me.
Okay.
No guidance needed.
Okay.
I know that you always back with another banger. Where have you been? The people want to know.
They want to know.
What's up, sir?
I mean, I've been here. Like, if y'all follow me on my social media, y'all know I'm doing a parking lot series. I got another show that I just filmed called, I forgot the name of that one. But check me out on I Am Trip Ali on Instagram. Check out the parking lot series, man. It's a vertical series that I'm doing. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just for social media. It's only like a few minutes long every episode, and the audience get to judge what happens next. So you got an option at the end. What should the next character do? Y'all pick the direction of the show. And whatever y'all pick, that's what we film. So we
That's
film.
dopeness. That's dope.
Love it, man.
All right, now me and Wesley, we got something in common for sure. We give so much to people that it's kind of feel so weird receiving. So I want to ask you, on the previous episode, how did it feel for you to receive so much love
Good question.
from your good brothers that really truly...
I'm gonna sum it up by saying this one quick thing. During the whole going back and forth on the phone call and blah 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 blah, I was like, I'm about ready to stop this. Then he called me, and I told him, I'm like, we about to cancel this shit. I'm tired of the back and forth. If you know me, I do not like drama. I do not like drama, unnecessary shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to cancel. He like, no, don't cancel. No. I'm like, all right, whatever. The thing that made me come out of the all right, whatever, is that this man said, you don't have to worry about food tonight. I'm going to bring the food. I was like that moved mountains for me. It be the smallest shit. Y'all don't realize it be the smallest shit because I have to worry about every goddamn thing. Like even today, Trap, check the camera without me having to get up to check the camera because somebody moved shit or whatever. That shit means the world to me because all of my life, I'm the one that has to do it. I'm the son that got the money. I'm the brother that's living a good life. I'm always having to do. They call me for money. I always have to do everything. And so the smallest shit that someone does for me is like moving mountains. So y'all brought in all these. I mean, you saw me. I cried like a bitch. Y'all gave me all these gifts and shit. And y'all said some really nice things. It was really nice because sometimes I be like, yeah, they don't give a fuck about me. These motherfuckers don't give a damn about me. They just come film and leave. You know. And so to say all those nice things was beautiful.
Yeah, I hope that we've also learned a lot from that situation, and not just for you. That if any one of us needed that, whether it's family or friends, that we can show up for people here. Don't wait for them to, death to come, or if they pass away, that we gotta finally tell, when they're not here. So being able to just tell you how we felt about you while you're here, that was everything to me. So, you are, man.
So sweet sometimes.
Count to 10. I want to ask you too. Are you wearing She by Sheree? Because that was a great outfit.
Well, no, I'm not. But I did hear there's no longer a She by Sheree.
No spring, summer, fall.
It's all over.
Oh wow.
Crashed the website. 'Cause so many people was going to get the stuff.
I was rooting for her. I was rooting for her.
We were rooting for you.
You always do.
All right.
All right.
A day.
Yeah.
Have you thought about maybe coming out with an African cocoa butter?
Oh, that's a good suggestion. So what would I name the brand? Adesha?
Yeah.
These hoes out here, you better do something. And let me tell y'all, anybody that has anything right here that's got going something on, maybe on out there in the world, the website that I've built for westernfriends.com is number 2 in the Google search engine. I poured a lot of work into that. So if anybody wants to advertise music or self-owned products, whatever they got on the platform, just hit me up and let me know.
It's
and we can work it out.
Fee, a little something. We got to get money 5 times.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, pick one. Y'all know what we got to do, so we're just gonna go on ahead. Whose butt would you eat a day?
I don't eat butt.
You got to pick one
I can't see the butt.
a day. Pick one, or take a shot.
Take a shot.
Left.
Okay, left. Oh, that's interesting. Kellington, who? Oh, you're not picking Kellington. Oh, Jim, you're not picking. Between the two, I would pick the one on the right.
Really?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
No, you ain't picking nothing.
You would eat that?
My shot.
I have to pick one.
You could take a shot.
Mega, what you?
You must.
If I did too much for you guys, we the majority.
You know I'm not picking that foolish.
That's nasty.
But this is the thing. You pick the mega body, the mega body automatically.
Yeah, you picked neither. You didn't pick one. All right. Well, drink up. Go ahead, drink up. Go ahead, drink up.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers for not eating butt. For not eating butt. Yeah. All right, tap. You left some in there.
Not doing that. Let's discuss.
All right.
Disgusting.
Who would you trust based on the picture?
They trying to get us.
I
You don't need that shot. Oh, you ain't drink the last one.
wouldn't trust me.
I wouldn't trust them one of them from their history.
Left.
Okay.
Left.
Who's gonna finish the shot?
Why y'all?
I will go left. And y'all taking a shot. All right. Y'all drink it now. I mean, you just taking sips. Like,
I had the triple
I
shot.
poured him
Y'all-
a lot.
All right. Who is the sexier?
Right.
Damn, what all makes sense?
What are you?
We got one that's cute, but ain't that one on
The
sexy?
right one's sexy though. I ain't gonna.
Sexy or cute?
His body's
You
body's
gotta
definitely body.
Tell us, it ain't that hard, baby.
The outfit ain't
Covering
right.
his body.
But he's
All right.
You can see the body on it.
Yeah, I sure can.
I will pick the right.
I said the right already.
All right.
What you gonna do, baby?
I think the right is cuter.
All right. Next one. Who is sexier?
Okay.
Woo! The right, baby. Wait. Let me take it back. The left.
Okay.
The left.
It's gorgeous. Wait, what? It's the light. The right is gorgeous.
I'm with you.
Yes, but it's,
Who are you picking?
The right.
I'm picking the left.
Definitely the left.
I'm going with the right. America's Next Top Model.
No.
Yeah, he's too androgynous for me.
Yeah.
Let's give him feminine cunt.
yeah,
That's-
it's
I'm-
very cunty.
Not giving
It's very
androgynous.
cunty.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Man,
You could tell from the face. Though.
All right.
You could tell.
ooh, come on.
You ain't right for these Listen.
Who are you pick? Who are you,
What?
Don't be anti-black now.
who are you kissing first? Who are you kissing first?
You're not kissing me.
So just pick one. Who are you kissing first? And we got a whole nother episode after this.
The left.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing the left too.
That's when you kissing first or left?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
If you watch his face, you're gonna see the real.
Envy.
You just see the face wash. That's all.
What do you think? You got Tyrese.
Envy.
What's MB? He ain't on here.
I'm still saying I'm picking them. I'm doing Mega Body on this one.
What did you say?
Oh, you're not picking nothing. So you taking a shot.
So be it.
Child. That was ridiculous.
Where did you?
I'm picking the right.
Oh really?
You picking it right?
You gonna lick all in between that chip tooth and
I can't pick neither one of them, so I'm
I
gonna
was
take
taking
my
a
shot.
shot.
And I'm gonna gag all of y'all. I'm gonna pick both because all they need is a shower and a haircut.
And that's for real though.
And there's no Tito's on the thing. What's this? Wine? This is wine?
No.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, I ain't got a shot glass.
Who's
Okay,
drinking
I mean,
shot?
I ain't got to take no shot.
Oh, you got the real glass. Where yours at?
I ain't got no glass.
Oh, I didn't even pour mine.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. Like always, I need you to reintroduce yourselves from your right to your left. Say your name and the last time you used wet wipes.
Damn. That's fucked.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mega Body, and closing out. The last time I used wet wipes or baby wipes was today, this morning.
All right.
Oh, that's
It's your favorite cousin Trip, Ali. Please don't forget the other P. I use baby wipes every day. That toilet paper ain't getting it. You need some wet wipes.
Yeah, especially if that booty hole hairy. I'm Wes, and I use wet wipes because I got a hairy booty hole. Yes.
What's up, everybody? It's Tyrese Gym Shoes every day.
All right.
Every day.
Okay, I was just gonna be honest. Like I have wet wipes. We have like, oh my god, like packs of those man ones in the black container.
No white wipes.
I just have to get used to using them.
What you mean? So what do you use? Just tissue?
I can't take that.
You wet your tissue?
That's
You wet your tissue?
That's gonna need tissues, man.
I wet my
Not all
I
time.
wet my tissue,
If
but
you quilted, it ain't gonna do that.
Let him finish. Let him.
literally have them sitting behind my toilet. So it's like I just don't reach back. I don't
Well,
know.
you can't flush them down the toilet.
Yes, you can.
You're not supposed to. They can.
They're flushable.
I've been flushing them.
Trust me.
You can flush it.
Flush your what?
It's flushable.
It's not biodegradable.
It don't matter. I'm using a wet wipe.
Well,
you gotta clean that. The
when
toilet
your-
tissue ain't getting it enough. And
Okay,
if you
break
wet
it
toilet
down, brother.
paper,
Well, when your
and you
sewer
doing
system get clogged up,
I don't give a fuck.
So you saying you don't use wet wipes?
no, I didn't say that. I said you have to, even the
Put it in a
flush ones,
plastic
you have to
bag.
be careful on
You
flushing
do.
them down your toilet because it can mess your.
However, that's
It
not
hasn't
the shit that
happened
don't
yet.
worry about
It hasn't happened yet.
I even flushing them daily, right? Multiple times a day.
Oh, don't flush. Flush wipes, please. Okay.
So where do you put the wipe? In the trash?
You know, in the plastic bag and wrap it up.
Who got time for that?
That's a lot.
Who got time for that?
I'd rather have
You
a
would, I
bathroom.
just understood why
Would
he
you
said. That's why you
rather-
said what you said.
Wait.
You put your shit in the back. That's nasty. So you a baby with a dirty
Would you
ass.
rather have a clog back
You
there?
a baby with a dirty ass. It's like diapers. You put the diaper in the trash, and that's disgusting. You take your grown ass booty and
when I was growing up, so a lot of the plumbing, depending on where you is old, right? And so flushing those down there will clog up your thing. So if you don't want to, you do that. When I was growing up, my cousin's grandmother, she used to have us to do that, and we would tie it in a bag.
No.
Tissue too. She would not let you put all that.
My house was
the
built.
piping is still.
My house was built in
It
2018,
ain't
and
happened
it
yet.
happened.
I've been
Hold on.
doing it for years.
That house is still standing.
Okay, well that's gonna be their problem. That's gonna be their problem.
2018, and it happened.
Yeah.
The water went
It
all the way
will.
down to my hallway and in the garage. I got my whole
From floods?
So you got a plastic bag.
If you
So you got doggy bags right next to your thing, and then when you done, you take and put it in the doggy bag.
Yes.
So you a dog now.
Listen, Tyrese, I wouldn't feel bad for you to do whatever you need to do. I don't own. I rent. So if it get clogged up, it's not something that I really
Basically, I
care.
think about that shit.
However,
Well,
I know that you guys are homeowners and shit, so y'all should care.
you should have seen that
He
bill.
flush his and it ain't
I
happening.
do. My booty hole is nice
I know that's
and very clean.
Yeah.
Well.
And Kelly,
I
don't see
use
nothing wrong with
wipes
water.
every day
I have what?
because I have a soft.
This ain't the.
Let a day get out. Let day get out. Go ahead, a day. We're
I
sorry.
use wipes every day because I have a soft, supple pum pum.
All right. Come on, pom pom. Thank you for watching. Leave comments. Good night.
Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Be bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. We spell club with two B's. Keeping it bold on the mic. Politics, love, music. Who had sex last night? It's not hard to pick one. We like to laugh and have fun. Culture Club is that podcast hosted by the realest ones. Oh, it's be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Be bold and blunt. Bold and blunt. Spell club with two B's. Culture Club. Culture Club. We are. Culture Club. Culture Club.